Hi everyone. Hi everyone. Okay, we're starting this again because I could not get my glue to work, and luckily it was the first thing I did. So I'm just going to tell you right now, I am not feeling very well. I am getting a cold, and it started yesterday, and I will do my best not to sniffle because I have a problem with sounds, you know, the smacking of the lips and the swallowing and all that stuff. So I have problems with sounds when I watch videos too. So listening to someone sniffle, I know is pretty gross. So I'll try not to do that. You know, I'll try and be aware of what I'm doing. So I just want to tell you though that I have a cold, and it's frustrating because I don't get sick. Not this kind of sick, not normal sick, no. So we are using Cool Kid by Crepe Paper. I looked at my pictures and I thought, you know what? This is perfect for Cool Kid, and it worked out so perfectly. I love it. It's amazing. Okay, good. My glue's working. I took so long trying to pump out this glue, and I think it's just because my room is cold. So that's very frustrating. So let's see. And I tell you guys. Okay, so Bus hates boxes. He absolutely hates boxes. So whenever we get like an Amazon package, we give it to him because he's a good recycler. He breaks them down with no problem, and that's like perfect. So we give it to him to take care of for us. I was being quiet that way you could hear him. It's been a long day. It's been a long day for them. So, and then it's been cold outside, so they haven't been able to go outside and sit in the sun because there hasn't been any sun. Oh, yes, that is him. Okay, complaining. So anyway, so yeah, so they're just upset. It's an upsetting day today. So since it's winter and Kat was wearing her jacket, she looks like a little carrot when she has her jacket on. Rocky had a blue one and she had an orange one, and they're just adorable. So that was sweater weather season, right? Not for me, but for them. So Bus is too big and Bus is too hot to want a jacket. If you hear me go quiet, it's just so you guys can hear Bus. So he's so funny. I love these guys so much. They're amazing. So anyway, yeah, and so they were snuggling together, and I thought they're just so cute, and then they're snuggling apart, and they're just so much fun. And she's so cute with her little sweater. And I had to buy Bus socks because he kept licking his paws, and you know he makes them so red and so inflamed. It's just their allergies are so bad right now, and the shots that they get are just not keeping up with how bad the allergies are. And so I had to get him socks because he was limping because he was just tearing up his paws. So he's so cute with his little sockies on. I took a picture of them, but I'll have to do a better one. I'll have to do a way better one. So, and then, so this is pretty much, we haven't done anything at all since, well, for a while. I mean, Tim and I, we haven't gone anywhere. We haven't done anything. So this is, the next few weeks are all going to be like puppy heavy because there is just we haven't done anything. So we're just chilling. And I have to show you the my car. You know how I'm always talking about how I fit everything into my car and things like that. Well, we're going to be sending these pictures to Hyundai because I have a Hyundai Accent. I don't know how to say that correctly, so sorry if I'm saying it really funky. But and it's a compact. It's a compact car, so the back seats don't lie flat. Well, we went to Costco and I wanted a freezer, and we were looking around at freezers, but not with any intention to buy because we were still in the looking process. Well, we went to Costco and they had we were looking at the 5 cubic feet, is it feet or foot? What do you call them? Chest freezer. And, well, they had, they were like $180. Well, then we go across the street to Lowe's when we were at Walmart, and Lowe's had one, but it was a very off-brand, and it was 5 cubic feet, and it was like $180. So we were like, no, we'll see what we can order. You know, we'll just wait. It's no big deal. I wasn't really in a hurry, you know, but I was still kind of like wanting it. So, well, we get over to Costco. And granted, we always go to Walmart first. On paydays, we go, on the days we get paid, we go immediately to go get groceries. Because, you know, like everybody else, we're flat broke the second week. And because he gets paid every other week. And so we're broke. And so we go get all our stuff on Wednesday. And so we went, I'm missing the little, it's summer. And, oh, there it is. And, we went to Walmart first, and since I sell 31, I have a ton of 31 bags that I use for Walmart, and they're amazing. They're the utility totes, and oh my God, we stack those things so hard, and I mean, they are worth their weight in gold. They really are. I would be lost without those things. So Tim packs them all the time, you know, every Wednesday or every other Wednesday he packs them. And he is like using muscle. Like I wouldn't be able to even lift them, and they're just packed, and they hold sturdy, so they're perfect. Well, we always fill 3 of them. That's a given. And so we had 3 of them full, plus we had paper towels, plus we had chicken scratch, which is a 40-pound bag, and then we had a 20-pound bag of bird seed, a black oil bird seed for the turkeys. And so it was one of those, like, okay, the car was full already. Well, then we walk into Costco, and Tim's like, I wonder if they sell chest freezers here. Well, we went around the corner, and what do you know? There's chest freezers on display, and guess how much they were? $149.99, and it was for 7.5 cubic feet. I looked at it, and I looked at the box next to it, and I said, you know what? This will fit in my car, hon. He's like, okay. No questions asked. He went and got a hand cart, so he went and got one. And then we ended up getting everything else. We got, what is it, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 things of cans of corn and green beans and black beans and diced tomatoes. Plus, we got all the Costco stuff, the paper towels, all that stuff. I mean, we were loaded. And so we went grocery shopping at Costco also. So it was no big deal, right? Well, then I was like, okay. And Tim's like, okay, he's not going to question me, right? Because he stopped questioning me. And he stopped doubting me. And so, well, then he's all, okay, well, let's go. You go grab the car. Let's go in the far corner. That way we're not, making a spectacle of ourselves. And I'm like, okay, fine. So I went and got the car, and we went to the secluded area, where nobody parks except for like the employee parking kind of thing. And we try and put the chest freezer in my car, but we put it in with the box. Well, it didn't want to fit with the box. And Tim's like, okay. And I was like, no, I told him, I said, no, we're going to have to take it out of the box because it's not going to fit with the box. It was a little too big. So he's like, okay. So we pulled it out of the box, and and then we both put it into the back seat of my car. We fit it in my car. So we put a 7.5 cubic foot chest freezer in my little hatchback, plus all of the Walmart groceries, plus all of the Costco groceries. There was not 1 inch of space to be had, like none whatsoever. And I told him, oh, we still needed fencing, maybe we should go get it. And he's just like, if you want. I'm like, no. I was like, no, that won't fit. So I know he had to take a minute and go, oh my God, no. Where are we gonna fit it, you know, that kind of thing. But I was just joking with him, because my car was like low riding it. Is that a word? No, probably not. Low riding it? I don't know. Right? Is that the right word? I don't know. And it was just so funny, because we were like, my wheels on my car are basically a little bit bigger than, yeah, maybe a little bit bigger than a motorcycle tire, you know? And so we were loaded so, you know, heavy that my little tires were like, okay, hello, can you like stop doing this to me? And so it was really, really kind of funny, and it was comical because we were so pressed up to, everything was pressed up to our back seat, and it was just, you couldn't even stick a finger down there, you know? It was just so hilarious. But he didn't question me, and we got it in. And we get home, and Cordell's like, what in the world did you guys buy? We're like, oh, chest freezer. And so, yeah, so you guys, seriously, Hyundai Accent hatchback is amazing. You can fit anything in there. So it's yeah, it's a good plug, because it seriously works. So anyway, so that was our little adventure. So that's all we're doing basically, is buying groceries and yeah, putting stuff in my car. That's about all we're doing right now. Not going anywhere else, not doing anything else, that kind of thing. So okay, so this is my other adventure. I watch Nicole Jones 911. I'm sure you guys do too, right? And she's fun. She's a fun, you know, I'm sure she'd be fun to craft with. And, well, she got into cold process soap making. And I thought, you know, I thought it looked intriguing, okay, because one thing, it's like basically baking and cooking. It's all like wrapped up into one. Well, I thought, okay, well, I'm no longer, you know, in my 20s, and so I don't, you know, think of a new craft and run off to Michael's and go buy everything possible. You know, like, for instance, 5 years ago, I went and did a stained glass class because I was interested in that. And I was like, I'm not going out to go buy everything, you know, the soldering machine, all that stuff. I want to take a class to see if I'll enjoy it or not first. And I did, and I was like, this isn't for me. I love it, but it's not for me. Well, the cold process soap, I thought, you know, this is really cool and stuff, but I want to take a class to see if I'll even enjoy it before committing, you know, that kind of money towards it, because, you know, or investing in that kind of thing, especially because it wouldn't be for a business, it would just be for fun. And so I was like, okay, well, we have a place in our town called Hollister Soap House. And I was like, oh, cool, I'll just go in there and see what she has to offer. And so I did, and she's like, yeah, we have classes in January if you want to do it. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm like, yeah, that'd be great. So I paid the fee, and I was like, I'll try it, you know, I'll pay the fee, because that way I can see if I'll like it or not. And I did the class, and it was really fun. It was like totally up my alley, you guys. But I am finding out too that I am seriously, I mean, you know, I told you guys I was allergic to cinnamon. I did not realize that even if it was in the air, I thought it was just ingested. No, I was going to die. I was in that soap making class for 6 hours. I thought I was going to die. My face and my body were like, oh my God, it felt like a chemical burn. It was so awful. But I was like, no, it's okay, you know, because I can handle pain. And so I was like, it was okay. But I was like, oh man, I'm paying for this big time. And so yeah, so I was like, okay. Well, I toughened it out, and I did 6 hours, and I was able to make 2 1-pound loaves of soap. So this is my soap. And after I got it and went home and everything else, because you can't cut the bars till like the next day. But I didn't cut mine for a while because my class is Saturday. I went to go pick it up on Tuesday, and we cut one bar and the other one wasn't ready. And after on Tuesday, I told Tim, I was like, okay, because I slept on it, and I thought about it, and I'm like, this isn't for me. This isn't for me. I like it and stuff, but I am like an instant gratification kind of girl. You can't use the cold processed soap for 4 to 6 weeks. I mean, you can, but it won't last you, and it's not as potent, I guess. And so I'm like, then I ended up buying for Christmas, I bought myself a couple of things for Melt and Pour, because I thought Melt and Pour soap would be up my alley, because it's more like crafty and it's instant gratification. So I bought myself some of that stuff when, because football season's, well, it's over, so I'll have my weekends to do nothing again. And so I thought, well, maybe the weekends I can take that to play with the Melt and Pour soap. So that is what I'm going to do. And I just spent a few dollars on that just to see if I'll like that one, but I'm pretty positive that's the route I want to go. But it was cool because I took this class, and then after I leaving, I was like, yep, this is why I don't go out and run and buy everything possible, because I've done that early on in my crafting, not career, because not career, my crafting endeavors. And is that a big word? I did a big word, didn't I? and so I gotta tell Tim I used endeavors, and I think I used it right. I'm not positive, but I think I did it right. So well, Buzz thinks so too. and so I was like, okay, cool, let's I was pretty proud of myself. And so yeah, so I liked it, but it's not for me, so go me. But so yeah, but so that was my little adventure as far as that goes, is that it was fun, but I'm glad I left it all there. Well, Tim used to make fun of me and go, oh, why don't you just go buy everything, that way you can sell it half off to your friends. And I'm like, oh, shut up. I'm like, I know, right? And I was like, okay, I stopped doing that a long time ago, so I'm all good again. But yeah, for the longest time I would do that, and I'm like, you can't do that. Jeez, what a waste of money. So yeah, so I stopped. Let me, because I'm almost done here. Oh, look at that, I'm pretty early too. Let me start talking to you guys, because you guys left me comments, and I don't ignore you guys, yeah. So Pamela Williams, I watch Weight Watching Mama, Living Large on Lifetime, and Amanda Seiper. They are both, all three of those are awesome. I watch them, every time they put it, I have the alerts when they put a video out, because I love them. The hauls the grocery hauls they do are so helpful, and the meal preps, and the meal preps usually involve, them doing the recipe. So that was really cool. I love it. So yeah, there are 3 good ladies to watch for Weight Watchers. Paula M, hi. And then Dee and Annabelle, hi ladies, how are you? So I loved your panda hat, Annabelle, and your Elsa wand. I want an Elsa wand. Elsa wand would be cool. And then Kai's mom and Cheryl Nevins. I watched the video. Isn't that a pretty, it was and is a beautiful bulldog. Oh, it's just so gorgeous. I bet that baby's gonna grow up to be really pretty. Scrapping Posh. We got the carpet at Lowe's, and it was their Pet Master one. So it just picked the Pet Master, and it is we bought the premium padding because we knew that we wanted it to be comfortable, and we've never had that. They've always been thin padding, that the houses we bought, and so yeah. But Pet Master is the way to go, and they say that it's good. When you have pets. Duh. I'm like, yes, I know, thank you. And send Ernie. I also send Ernie and Kai's mom. I want to tell you guys that I asked my mom if she would let me film her house, and it's going to stop for a second, so hold on a sec. Okay, we're back. So yeah, so I asked her and she said yes, that I can film whatever I wanted to film, and she would love it. And then my brother barely went to her house this Sunday, and I guess he didn't go there for Christmas because he ended up getting sick. So she got even more toys. She got a King Kong, and it's like massive, and she got some little luggage with Chucky and the knifey dude, Nightmare on Elm Street guy, and then Michael Myers and stuff. So because my brother's a big time freak like her. So and so yeah, whatever he likes monster wise, she does too. And so that's their thing. So yeah, so she's got more stuff for me to film, but she said yes, and so next time I go to her house, I will make sure I film it and upload it. So, and of course it'll be titled My Mom's Crazy House. So, alright guys, what do you think, Vanahans? I love it. I think it's so cute. I think it came out just adorable. So, yeah, love my car. Not a big fan of Cold Process, and I love my babies, and I got to read these two books. Cherry Adair, I used to read her back in the day, and I started reading her again. This book was really good, Hot Ice. And then I love Janet Evanuich, but she only comes out with a book once a year. So now I'm done. It's like 24 hours and then I'm done. I'm like, until next year, which is, you know, really cruddy, but what can you do? So it was a great one. So it involved Diesel. Alright guys, I think that is it. I'm pretty easy, right? So thank you for sticking with me. I love you guys so much. So you guys take care. Have a great week. And I am working on week 3 right now. What's he gonna do? So, one more? Okay, so yeah, week 3, and I will be back on Friday for sure with card number 3 out of 4 for Memory Lane Scrapbook Store. So, alright guys, take care, big hugs, big squishy booby hugs. Alright, bye.